Yo guys, my name's GhostX and today I've got another very special video. This is on Call of Duty Endgame, another full game idea I've got for my full game idea series. If you haven't been following the series, I've already got two full game ideas. One of them is on a Call of Duty game called Call of Duty Black Ops 3, as you'd imagine for Treyarch's next game as an idea. And then I did one for a Battlefield apocalyptic game called Battlefield Apocalypse. So make sure you check out both of them videos before checking out this one. There are also some really cool ideas, and I should also mention before anyone criticizes the gameplay in the background, this is gameplay taken straight from PC. I've recorded this on ultra settings, but unfortunately because I've got a square monitor that I nabbed from work, the resolution comes out all weird and I've had to stretch it so it fails without letterboxing. But I will get a new monitor sooner or later. There will be the correct resolution so the gameplay won't look all stretched. So sorry about that guys, and also sorry about the gameplay because I'm quite new to PC and there's no auto aim. Playing without auto aim is a bit weird. So anyway, yeah, let's jump straight into this. Call of Duty Endgame is a full game idea for Call of Duty, and it's not like my Black Ops 3 idea. This is something that I think the entire Call of Duty community would agree with me on this, of them implementing this or actually just making this game, and that is a full zombie standalone game. That's what Call of Duty Endgame is. That's what this idea is. It's a full standalone zombies game. So that means the entire game is focused around zombies. That doesn't mean the whole thing is zombies survival. It just means that it's got an entire zombie theme. It'll still have everything that Call of Duty's you've come to know about what's been in Call of Duty, like multiplayer, co-op, and campaign. It won't be all co-op. So the co-op part of it will be the main zombies part of it though, because with this idea, multiplayer and co-op have been combined into one hybrid mode. So usually with Call of Duty we have three pillars. We have campaign, multiplayer, and co-op. In this game we have two pillars, but one of them is effectively combined two of them into one. So multiplayer and co-op become just co-op. Which is the zombies main part of it. But it does also have a campaign mode, which kind of gives a story to the whole zombie thing. Now, zombies has always had a story, but it's been more of a backstory. Not all the players know it, because it's more of an Easter egg style story. The story is played out through a series of Easter eggs you have to complete to actually continue the story. Whereas in the campaign mode you'll get a full-on campaign story and a backdrop to the whole reason why there's zombies, who the survivors are. You get more of an insight into the game. But with the multiplayer mode, it's basically the co-op from zombies, except it's more open world. You're gonna like, if you like the map Green Run that Transit was played on, you'll probably like the maps a bit more. They're more open world. They're more like Origins. You've got more places to go, you've got more things to do, there's more Easter eggs, there's more of a story, and there's more weapons and equipment and all that kind of good stuff, loads of new stuff, because of these bigger sized maps. I did really like Origins. I think that was my favourite map, so I would like to see, you know, that kind of thing, more Origins kind of story, and there would be more different time variations for the co-op maps. It wouldn't just be set along a single time period, because we're kind of used to in zombies them going along a single time period until Origins was released, where that was set all the way back in World War One. But all the maps prior to that in Black Ops 2 were set along the same story, same timeline, except Mob of the Dead. I think that was during the Prohibition era, so that was slightly different again, but the rest of them were all around the same kind of time period. This game will have more varying time periods because it means you can do more stuff with it. Like if you had zombies during the Revolutionary War, so you had red coats and blue coats, that would be pretty cool zombies kind of thing to have there. So that would be a good timeline, as well as the American Civil War. That would also be pretty cool. You'd have like farmers, zombies, and stuff like that. It would be pretty interesting to see different time periods, and that's what this game would basically be about. Now, as you'd imagine, this game would be developed by Treyarch and published by Activision, but also remember, this is an idea. I don't want people basically putting in the comments, oh my god, this is real, or stuff like that. It's unlikely, but you know, I just wanted to get that point across as well. All these full game ideas do say idea in capital letters in the title, so make sure you read that before commenting. But yeah, that is a really, it is something that the community has been screaming for, is a standalone zombies game. I'm just thinking of the best way to put them ideas into a video for you guys, without taking too long or wasting any of your time. So in terms of like weapons and stuff, they could actually go really deep into the weapon stuff. Like with Call of Duty, we're more used to modern weapons and modern time periods, But if you take all that away, you strip it all the way back to basics and your survival instincts, what zombies is all about, then you get some pretty interesting weapons, like custom weapons. Like, if you're in a zombie apocalypse, you don't just grab a fucking M4 carbine or something like that, do you? You don't have that kind of thing just lying around. So you have things like double barrel shotguns, more often seen different variants of that. You see muskets, something you've never seen in a Call of Duty game before. You see lever action rifles and bolt action rifles, something we haven't seen since Call of Duty World at War. So all these things start, you know, blowing up your imagination as what you can actually see in this game. It's not just a standalone zombies game. This is a completely new era for combat. It's not just, you know, oh my god, we're going to go into the future and do Advanced Warfare Mark II or something like that. It's, you know, completely new. It's going back in time as opposed to going forward in time, which is another thing the Call of Duty community been crying out for, is another World War II game or another historical warfare game, because all we're seeing so far is modern and near future games, or in Advanced Warfare case we're actually seeing a distant future game, and what's next, a Halo style Call of Duty. So, you know, going back in time, it would be a smart move, and to do it with a zombie standalone theme, that's even better, because a huge portion of the Call of Duty community are zombies players. I wouldn't say most of them, because most of the Call of Duty community, as pretty much all the developers have admitted, is casual players, not esports players. So this game, as you'd imagine, zombies not tailored for esports, and it shouldn't be, because the majority of players are casual anyway. I don't get the whole esports thing. I like watching esports, but I really don't get why they focus Call of Duty on esports rather than the casual players. I much prefer to casually play Call of Duty than go hardcore competitive on it. And zombies would be cool for that. Like, you could have Turned come back as a multiplayer mode where you have zombies as players and survivors as players, and put that in a more funner way, because it wasn't really implemented that well in Call of Duty Black Ops 2 Revolution. It just didn't go that well. They could have done it better. I think if they spent more time on that and less time on Die Rise, which I didn't like anyway, I thought that was a terrible map, it would have been a better game mode. So yeah, that is Call of Duty Endgame. Give this video a thumbs up if you like the idea, and share it around if you want this idea to actually become true, if it ever does. So thanks for watching, guys, and I'll see you on my next video. Go Sex out.